Firing Range. Hey there, and welcome to Firing Range with your pal, Markle. Today I want to dig back through the annals of history to teach you about a very important lesson, about the unexpected environmental consequences to war. That's right, conflicts, whether it's involving the military, the FBI, knights, samurai, orcs, or frickin' members of S.H.I.E.L.D. These are basically all governmental forces that have overlooked an important thing, and that's the environmental effect. Let's go all the way back to the Battle of the Little Bighorn, right? Our government was just poking the bear. The Lakota and the Northern Cheyenne and the Arapaho, right? They're pissed as can be with good reason, right? So they go down there and they take Custer and all his men, and I mean they drench that field in their blood. They may have actually used the headless corpses to paint the upper branches of the trees around. Don't know, wasn't there, but it could have happened. With all that iron left over in those fields, the poor plants had an iron toxicity that was through the roof. Where do you think you get your chlorophyll from, mister? And then we freaking got, Waco, Texas, right? The Branch Davidian fellas. Oh, they had their nuggets screwed on backwards. Janet Reno and her FBI buddies, right? Go riding down there on their big, giant government unicorns, right? And how does it freaking end? A massive controlled burn of the entire facility, which undoubtedly had major impacts for the local critters and trees. Let's just transition that over to religion. Thanks, Trip. And so let's look at Jonestown, right? Those fellas probably had their beanies inside out. Propeller down. But they moved over to a beautiful strip of land in Guyana, and they just frickin' covered the whole thing in cyanide. How does the soil recover from that? The government uses all kinds of things that directly harm the environment, right? They use napalm, chemical weaponry, alien technologies, frickin' Ultron. Why can't invasions be as simple as it was for up here in Vermont? We had Ethan Allen and the Green Mountain Boys take over Fort Ticonderoga without even freaking firing a shot. I mean, the only thing that was leaked into the soil was perhaps the urine of terrified British soldiers. But, you know, speaking of the British, though, this guy, Jason Klamm, that candidate we've been talking about, I think it came out that he was British. I don't think I'm fully in support of that. Because if he's British, right, then that means he wants nobody to have guns. Nobody except for Johnny Law and Uncle Government. But then again, if he is British and we don't like how he's running things, we just hop over the fence like Ethan Allen 2 o'clock in the morning and just walk in and take the bastard. That's it for Firing Range. I'm your pal, Markle. All right.